Would you sell a corporate sponsorship for some of the most important moments in your life? It's the Jubal Show. Like the birth of your first baby. Sponsored by Little Dickie's All-You-Can-Eat Pasta Bar and Casino. Or your master's degree. Sponsored by Billy's Funtime Taco Cantina.
Hey.
Because even with a master's degree, it's hard to get a job in this economy. And Billy's Funtime Taco Cantina is hiring and has low wages and even lower standards. Or how about your wedding? One couple is making international headlines for having their wedding sponsored to pay for it. But of course, it ended up a disaster and now they're suing the company. We'll tell you what happened right after this. It's the Jubal Show. Would you let a company sponsor your wedding to pay for it?
Oof.
It's the Jubal Show. And there's a story making international headlines today about a couple who did just that. And the details are insane. And of course, it ended up in a disaster and now they're suing the company that sponsored their wedding. We'll tell you what happened in a second. But first, in a new survey, over 2,000 Americans, 61% say they'd happily consider allowing a brand to sponsor their big day in exchange for paying for some of the wedding bills.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What? Wait, really?
That makes perfect sense to me. It's so expensive. I just wonder why they would want to, like, a company sponsor a normal person's wedding.
I think it would depend on what brand you wanted to sponsor it.
Because would you want, like, McDonald's, like, sponsored by McDonald's and, like, everything?
Why not, though?
I mean, I don't know. Like, my wedding's such a big day.
It would be nice to have everything paid for, but a couple from the UK, in a saga that has taken the internet by storm, a Bristol couple is suing a little-known frozen pizza brand, Dr. Pizzalatti's, after their ambitious attempt to have their wedding completely sponsored turned into a PR disaster that has people all over the world shaking their head in disbelief. Here's what happened. The couple, Harriet and Daniel Fisher, made headlines last spring when they publicly announced that they were in search of a sponsor for their wedding, but not just any sponsor. They specifically wanted Dr. Pizzalatti's, a niche frozen pizza brand. The Fisher couple said they had a clear vision. They wanted the wedding that was not only cost-effective, but also a full-blown marked spectacle inspired by influencer culture and corporate sponsorships. And they believe that they could leverage their love of pizza into a wedding funded by the brand. And after months of negotiations, they actually secured a deal for a sponsorship for their wedding worth £40,000. So that's about $80,000 US.
Whoa.
But the problem was the pizza experience turned out to be more of a logistical nightmare than they ever imagined, because the company that sponsored them, paying almost $80,000 to sponsor their wedding, wanted them to do a lot. The ceremony was held in a chapel and had to begin with the couple's grand entrance and a pizza delivery truck. Which is kind of cool. I would like that.
What?
I like Dr. Pizzalatti's.
And it said Pizzalatti's love at first slice on the side. Guests who had been sent invitations shaped like pizza slices were asked to collect stamps on their branded pizza loyalty cards throughout the evening. The ceremony, everybody had to post on social media using the hashtag #ZippedForLove. So that would be annoying as a guest to go to a wedding and have to use a corporate hashtag.
Yeah.
We're talking about a couple who's making international headlines because they had their wedding sponsored by a company.
That's
because
crazy.
Apparently 61% of people say they would have a corporate sponsorship for their wedding to pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely open to something like that. I don't know why you wouldn't want to.
The bride wore a stunning off-white gown that had been designed in collaboration with Dr. Pizzalatti's, the company that was sponsoring the wedding, to resemble a giant pizza box. Yeah, the dress was decorated with patches of red for sauce and yellow for cheese. So an off-white dress with red and yellow dots on it, basically.
Ew.
Now we might be going a little too far. Just because I don't know how I feel about red and yellow dots on my dress.
Yeah, no? You didn't want a pizza-inspired wedding dress?
Ew.
It was a bizarre attempt to look couture, but it looked more like a child's birthday party costume. So that's all. Like, if it goes that far with a wedding, would you still let them sponsor you?
No.
If you had to wear a pizza-themed wedding dress.
Yeah, no, I would have to go with a different company. Like, maybe like Dairy Queen, and then I could be like an ice cream sundae, you know? And then that's still a pretty dress.
It would still be white.
Yeah.
You know.
With like, random stuff on it also?
No, it's plain vanilla.
But what if every company made you do that? Like, at McDonald's, your dress had to look like a chicken nugget.
That's cuter than red and yellow spots.
Would you get the Amazon logo on the back of your wedding dress?
Yes. On my butt.
What? What? No.
And the groom's tuxedo actually had a QR code on his tie, linking to promotional discounts on pizzas.
It's a little tacky, but they really are getting creative here.
It's true. I guess the trouble really began when it came to the vows. Talking about a couple who's making international headlines because they had a pizza company sponsor their wedding to pay for it. Would you sponsor your wedding to pay for it? Text in 41061. The officiant who had been sent by Dr. Pizzolati's.
Wow.
He was a marketing consultant with no actual marriage officiating experience. Interrupted the ceremony no fewer than 3 times, they say, to ask the couple to repeat brand slogans for the cameras. So could you imagine that, being up there to give your vows, and he's like, let's get that again clean, please.
Yeah.
The guests were also told to stay on brand, and they couldn't even say I do without first shouting cheese is love, cheese is life.
Wow.
Stop. Jesus love, Jesus life.
I do. And now they're suing the company. It says all guests were encouraged to get up and dance with a slice of pizza in their hands.
Wow.
And a coordinated routine created by Dr. Pizzolati's social media team. So that would be annoying if you're at a wedding and it's corporately sponsored and you have to do all this stuff.
You also probably shouldn't be eating and dancing at the same time. You could choke.
Yeah. Doing the cha-cha slide while...
Oh, gosh.
To the left 3 times. Now choke. They're suing Dr. Pizzolati's for breach of contract and emotional distress. The lawsuit claims the brand's forced enthusiasm and impractical pizza-centric requirements led to the couple enduring extreme embarrassment on their wedding day.
But they signed that contract agreeing to everything. That's their fault.
Yeah.
What's the emotional damages, though?
They probably don't have any friends left after they went to the wedding.
It's another Jubal phone prank.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Yeah, are you ready to get the D or what?
Get the what? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, is this Ozzy?
Yeah, this is Ozzy. Who's this?
Yeah, what's up, Ozzy? My name is Donk, and I'm the dude that's giving your girlfriend Megan the D.
What? I'm sorry, what? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, like, I've been giving Megan the D for like 3 weeks now, and like, we have a guest pass thing going on, and so I talked to her and asked if I could call you to see if I could give you guys both the D at the same time.
Wait, what the hell are you talking about?
Sorry about that, dude. My name is Paul Donkler, but like everybody around here just calls me Donk. I work at the fitness, and like your girlfriend Megan signed up like a few weeks ago, so I've been giving her the D ever since.
What have you been giving her?
I've been giving her the D 3 times a week.
Yep.
And like,
Look,
so far she's loving it, dude.
Okay, hold on a second. Like, it sounds like really bad, man. Can you just tell me what you're trying to say?
Oh, dude, I'm just trying to like invite you to get the D as well, dude.
Like, I don't know what you're talking. I don't want the D. Okay, that's not something I want. And what are you saying about my girlfriend in the first place? Like you're giving her the D?
I should have totally explained. Like, so anyway, your girlfriend signed up at the fitness a few weeks ago, and like with that, you get a trainer. You know what I mean? And so like, I've been training your girlfriend.
Wait, hold on. So we don't need to. Are you manhandling her or something? Is that what you're doing?
I'm just.
Dude,
bro, it sounds like you're like a little bit upset, and I'm just trying to figure out why.
I'm a little upset. Like you're like manhandling my girlfriend and saying you're giving her the D, and you're calling me. You want to give me D too? Like what the f*** is that?
I would be honored, dude, if I could give both of you the D at the same time, dude. That's why I'm calling.
Dude, I don't know what the you're talking about. Okay, you're crazy. All right, I need you to stop getting in contact with my girlfriend. I'm going to call her right now. This is weird. And you're like saying you'd be honored to give us both the D at the same time?
Yeah, dude. That's why I'm calling.
What's going on? No, that's ridiculous. I don't want your D.
Okay, but like, dude, you've never really tried it before. Like, you might have worked out with some other trainers before, but like, until you've had my fitness program, my name is Donk, and so my fitness program.
Why are you still talking to me? Your name is stupid.
Okay, dude. Like, I get it. Like, sometimes people are scared to get in the gym, and that's why my fitness program called the D.
Yo, this is not about the gym. This is about you trying to give D to my girlfriend and me. I mean, what are you
I've been giving your girlfriend's been doing great, right?
Shut up, man. Let's talk about my girlfriend now, all right? All right, this is not a joke, okay? And you need to stop explaining yourself, all right? It's about talking about your D or whatever you're talking about, okay?
The D is like Donk's customized fitness plan. Like, you know what I mean? It's all my training rituals and regimens that I put into one thing, and I call it the D.
That's the name of your workout program?
Yeah.
Donk? D?
Yeah, and Donk.
That's what you're calling it? That's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
I think I get it, bro. Like, you're probably, like, a little nervous because, like, you know, you're worried that, like, Megan, your girlfriend, is going to, like, you know, catch feelings or whatever for me.
Look, no, that's not why I'm pissed, all right? I'm pissed because you called me and you told me you're giving my girlfriend the D.
For 3
and
weeks.
You're giving me, and you want to give me the D for whatever weeks. Did you even know what that means, bro?
Well, it's my fitness program. It's called the D, dude.
Yes, well, it's a fitness program, bro. Listen, I'm calling my girlfriend right now, and let me tell you, the first thing I'm going to do is make sure she does not work out with your ever again. Got it? Donk?
Well, before I let you go, dude, I do have to let you know that I got her pregnant.
Bro, tell me where you are. No, tell me where you are. I'm coming to your place. No, I'm coming to your work.
Ozzy, this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your girlfriend Megan set you up. It's a joke. She says she started working out at the gym with a trainer a couple weeks ago and wanted to mess with you.
Oh, my God. If you were going to say D one more time, I think I was going to...
Wake up every morning with Jubal Phone Pranks.
It's time for Nina's What's Trending.
Do you know what zip coding is?
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to assume no, because all I thought was the post office or Amazon finding your house using zip codes. I'm probably not what it is.
I mean, kind of. I mean, it is zip codes used in that way, but I'll tell you what it means in dating in just a second. But first, big news. Taylor Swift just revealed that she's going to have a docuseries released with Disney Plus and another Eras Tour movie.
Yeah, but
oh my gosh,
different.
how many Eras Tours movies are she going to put out?
Hey, this one's different.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it has
We're just really milking the heck out of the Eras Tour.
It has the Tortured Poets part in it.
What does
The other
that
one
mean?
didn't.
What does that mean, Victoria? I don't get
So
it.
this Tortured Poets Department is her last album that she released while she was on tour before this
The Showgirl
Life of the
one.
Showgirl. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so the original movie, I don't think it had that album in the movie. This movie will have that.
Okay, well,
So if you liked it.
it's not just a movie, though. It's going to be a 6-part docuseries called Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour, The End of an Era. And that's going to premiere on December 12th. And then the movie, I guess with whatever your part you're talking about, is going to be the final show from Vancouver, BC.
But the docuseries actually seems really cool because it kind of shows you how the whole thing was put together. Like a stage and I feel like a tour like that is a lot of work. And I personally am excited to see that more than the movie. Like,
Right.
I want to see how it all comes together, how she got the dances all together, and then, like...
Are you excited to see when they come out with the making of the docuseries movie, and then the making of the
Jubal.
docuseries making of the docuseries movie, and then
not
the
gonna-
making of that one?
They're not going to do that.
The end of that era.
Yeah.
That's bringing on the new era.
The uploading the movie to streaming service that it's on. It's just a guy at a computer being like, "This is a long file."
Dude, that's gonna be so cool, though.
I mean, listen, she knows her fans. She knows her fans will continue to buy
True.
the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then this is kind of interesting, too, on the same subject. Adele's kind of mad at Taylor Swift right now because Taylor Swift's new album, of course, is breaking all kinds of records right after she released The Life of a Showgirl. But what she ended up doing was discounting the albums during the first week of sales. So if like an album is $12, she
Right.
was selling it for $4.99.
Okay.
And so Adele says that that's a cheap way to get, like, you're basically paying for your sales.
to get on the
yeah.
thing.
So, I mean, she's not fully hating on her, but she is saying that she's gaming the system. Adele thinks that Taylor's gaming the system.
I mean,
and she is.
Well, I mean, Adele can also do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could.
You know what I mean?
But she doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Well, then why get mad at someone else for doing it?
Exactly.
I don't know how mad she actually is, but I thought that was interesting because I didn't realize it.
Yeah, it's smart, you know, discount it so that people buy a ton of it right away, and then you get the number one sales in the universe for ever having music.
I
Ever.
mean, this is the most fascinating thing about Taylor Swift to me, and I say it every single time we talk about it. Her ability to be a machine and continue to make money off of the same thing is absolutely genius.
It's amazing.
And if people aren't looking at that and trying to do the same things in their life, you're really missing out.
It is amazing.
Her docuseries is just going to tell you how to do it.
Dude, the docuseries is so different,
I
though.
know. And the docuseries on the docuseries, that's going to be so good.
Guys, it's so different. That's literally the make. Like, oh my God, that's so cool.
Well, this is also so cool, or not, depending on how you feel about zip coding. So there's two ways that zip coding is being used, and it is, of course, the new trending dating term. And that is that you set your apps for only a certain range, which makes sense because 30 minutes is probably as far as you want to drive to be with somebody anyway, ideally. But the other one is that if you're not in the same zip code as the person you're dating, you're single. So people are using zip codes as a loophole to cheat.
To cheat, basically.
Yes.
Oh, wait, so basically you can date people in other zip codes and you're technically...
So if they're not in their same zip code, you're not really together.
Exactly. Until you are actually geographically in the same zip code,
dang,
you're single.
That something's messed up about
That's
that.
dirty.
Gosh.
That is absolutely dirty. And if you need those types of loopholes, you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Just be single. You know what I mean?
Fine. So think about that, I guess, next time you put yourself out there.
Dude, I couldn't help it. I went for coffee, and I was just in another zip code, and I was like, well, I guess I have to do it.
That's so dumb.
That is what's trending.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Deacon is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Charlotte. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Deacon, how long has it been since you heard from Charlotte?
Dude, she's been ghosting me for 2 weeks now.
Oh, okay. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long time. You know, we had a really, really great date. So I'm not 100% sure what happened, but we had a bright Saturday kayaking date on the river. Perfect weather, you know, glassy water, dragonflies skimming the surface, birds singing like they had a soundtrack deal.
Yeah.
It was really great. It was a great date.
So how did you guys get to like talk to each other? Did you feel like she was into you? I mean, it sounds like a picturesque date, but like, what was the vibe?
I really liked her quick wit. She rocked this great sun hat that was like the way she wore it looked like couture. She really looked model-esque. She had an easy laugh. She snapped these candid pictures of every heron we passed. It was really nice. She seemed like she was really enjoying herself.
Okay.
Did you guys take anything before that? Okay, so after you guys were on the water, did you continue the date? How did you end it?
Yeah, we were on the water for a little while, and you know, there was one moment where my paddle pulled some seaweed out of the lake. So I took that piece of seaweed off the paddle and sort of dangled it in Charlotte's face, pretending to be the Loch Ness Monster. But she seemed like she kind of freaked out. And, you know, I just wanted to let her know I was playing around. But in hindsight, I think that might have been a stupid move for a first date. Might have come off sort of like a serial killery, maybe.
Yeah, you never want to come off that way on a first date, you know.
Yeah, I might be getting ghosted because of seaweed.
Okay.
I mean, well, how did she react after all that?
I mean, she seemed fine. I didn't get any vibes that she wasn't enjoying herself at all. Okay. It was an epic date. We had sunshine, snacks. It was like a postcard. It was really, really amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like everything was beautiful, but did she like say that she wanted to see you again? Was she acting a little bit different after you stuck seaweed in her face?
Oh, I mean, there was a moment she seemed like it, you know, it freaked her out. I could tell that it freaked her out. So I felt bad about that, but the date still ended well. And she said she had a good time and we may hang out again. You know, we talked about that on the way out.
Okay. And then no communication at all afterwards, or did you try to reach out?
I've sent some texts, called once, or twice, maybe 5 times.
Okay.
So that could also be a reason too. Maybe you've called too many times, you think?
I didn't really think about that as an issue, but maybe.
So not to just pile on things, and add things on. But serial killer vibes and then calling too many times could be.
Is that still serial killer vibes? Is that stalker vibes?
Well, if he had those before and then is calling a bunch, then, both those things hand in hand are really not very good. But we'll see what we can figure out, Deacon.
But it sounded like a beautiful date, Deacon.
It did. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date, okay?
Great. Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll get your first date follow-up next. It's the Jubal Show. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Deacon is on the phone, and he's getting ghosted by Charlotte, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But before we do that, Deacon, remind us about your date real quick.
Yeah, we had a great date. It was Saturday. We did some kayaking, perfect weather. The water looked beautiful. The dragonflies were beautiful. It was like there was a soundtrack playing in the background with the birds. It was, it was really a nice time until maybe I pulled out some seaweed and scared the poor girl.
Okay. You said you may have had serial killer vibes.
Right. I don't think that's usually the case, but maybe putting some seaweed on my face might come off like that.
Yeah. That's a tough one to pull off, All right. Are you ready for us to call her?
I think so.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Charlotte, please?
This is Charlotte. Who's this?
Hey, Charlotte, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Charlotte. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up with you?
Hi. Okay. Can I help you with?
Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yeah, I think I have. It's not that long ago either. This is so weird. Is this like, did I win something?
No. Well, I don't know. Depends how you look at it. But we do a segment on the show that's called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and end up ghosting them, they can email us to call you and find out why you're ghosting them. And so we got an email about you from somebody.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Okay. Sure. Who is? I have a feeling I know who it is.
You want to take a guess?
Yeah, is it Deacon?
Yes, it is Deacon. We talked to Deacon about your date. He said he liked you a lot. He thought it was great.
Okay.
And he's confused why you haven't talked to him in 2 weeks. Would you mind telling us?
Yeah, because he's a 30-year-old frat boy. Like, all he wanted to do was be wasted and yell, like, bro, look, bro, and I'm not your bro.
Okay. All right. So he was just a fratty?
I mean, it's a little too fratty. That's not enough. I just like this guy. I don't know when the last time he went on a date or hung out with another female, but it was just like, it was like buddy, and he was being so weird and like almost gross at times. Like I couldn't. He wasn't seeing that we were just not vibing whatsoever. Like it was just like we were like going to go to a keg party after. Like he was just prepping before. I don't know. It wasn't the right vibe for me,
So you said he just wanted to get wasted. Was he getting wasted?
Yeah, the entire time. Like it was just wanting to play flip cup and beer pong, and we're kayaking. Like it's weird, right?
I don't even know how you do that.
I mean, it'd be really hard.
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you for telling us why you're ghosting him. I appreciate that.
Sure.
And Charlotte, I'll let you know that Deacon is actually on the phone and has been listening and wants to talk to you.
Hey. Wow. Wow, bro. What's that all about?
Deacon, hi. Yeah, look, I don't know what to say, but you brought a flask and gummies, and you kept trying to get me to party while we were literally in the middle of a lake, and I told you I'm not the strongest swimmer, and then you just kept getting more and more buzz. I just felt like you were just making bad life choices. That's it. Nothing more to say.
I just knew you were nervous. I was just trying to loosen you up, take the edge off. It's like you wanted to be stressed out. Is that your normal state? Just being stressed all the time? Is that how you like to live? Stressed out?
Yeah,
because that's why I take the gummies.
Okay.
Yeah, normal straight. Okay, well, look, at least I didn't nearly sword fight a duck with a paddle. It was so I'm not a good swimmer.
That duck was coming straight at me. That duck was coming straight at me and had a thing. He was coming at me. So you wore socks with bows on them. I mean, that's the cry for help. Come on. The little tiny bows on your socks.
Okay, have you seen your hair? Have you seen your hair? You walked out of the house looking like you got hit by a tornado. And at first I thought it was kind of hot, but now I just see you're just a mess. You're a mess.
My hair is the best attribute I have. So how dare you? You know, you brought enough sunscreen to coat a small yacht. Why did you need that much sunscreen?
So you took
Yeah, some people don't want to get sunburned.
Right? And by the way, I wasn't wasted. I can drink so much more than that.
Wow.
Okay.
At least twice as much.
If you think, great. Well, look, if I'm just this big ball of stress and yacht sunscreen or whatever, why are you trying for a second date, Deacon? Why?
Because I want to help you. I want to help you be better.
I think I get it now.
You want to help her be better?
At what?
Yeah. Get rid of all that stress and sunscreen. Yeah.
Hey, Charlotte, would you like to go on another date with Deacon? We'll pay for it.
I mean, look, no. I mean, it was a pleasure. No. I'm just not going to chance a Lake Rager Part 2. I'm not going to.
Oh, come on, Charlotte. You are so hot. You're so hot. Oh. I want to go out with you again.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was too many gummies, Deacon. Bye. I'm sorry.
You had the great freckles, the sun hat, the way you just
did you take
everything.
some gummies now?
I did. And you know what? Your socks before, the comment that I made, they're cute socks. I like those socks, the bows. I take it back. I was mean. I was out of line. But you are a ball of stress. You know what, Charlotte? I guess you're just not going to have a chance to take a ride on the Deke train.
Deke train.
Choo choo.
Yeah. Google it.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
What, am I some sort of a mentally challenged airhead?
No, not even. I didn't say that. I was like, why am I even listening to you to begin with? You're a virgin who can't drive.
It's almost time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. Your chance to take on our own Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia for Ed Sheeran tickets today. So call us up right now if you want to play. 888-343-1061. 888-343-1061. You can also DM us at The Jubal Show or go to thejubalshow.com if you think you have what it takes to beat Victoria.
Oh, I feel pretty hyped up today.
Yeah, Victoria was just dancing in the studio eating a rice cake.
I was. Well, they're like little mini rice cakes. They're called Drizzlicious.
When they're pumpkin spice, so we know what that does to you.
Yeah. What does it do to you?
I don't know. It's like crack. You just start going.
Yeah, they're pretty yummy.
We'll play You versus Victoria right after this. It's The Jubal Show.
Don't call me stupid.
Oh, right. To call you stupid would be an insult to stupid people. I've worn dresses with higher IQs, but you think you're an intellectual, don't you, Abe?
It's time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. Your chance to take on Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia for Ed Sheeran tickets. And let's meet today's contestant for You versus Victoria, Sarah. What's up, Sarah?
Hi.
Hello. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for asking.
Can I go? Oh my gosh, Sarah. I don't know what just happened. I just chugged the rest of my cold brew from yesterday, and I'm not going to lie. Within like 5 seconds, it gave me like a real kick.
So because you sound like a chipmunk after you do it?
It hits you that fast?
Dude, no, I don't think so, but I don't know what happened right now. It's like it just like got in my bloodstream.
I think you're like the queen of like placebo stuff. Like you could tell her that she was eating a piece of candy that would make her superwoman and she would believe it.
Hey man, mind over matter, you know what I mean?
That's true. I'm with that.
Placebo's still an effect, right? So, still real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, do they actually?
What?
They're the fake ones. They're like the candy.
Well, placebo isn't the effect that somebody thinks it's having on them when it isn't actually doing that thing in your body.
Oh, so it actually is still having the effect.
It's still having the effect. Which makes placebo still a real effect, which is kind of weird if you really think about it. Let's not break our brains now, though.
That's just like a lot.
Save it for the questions that are coming.
All right, here we go. We're going to send Victoria out of the studio. And while she's leaving, the game is played like this, Sarah. You have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass. And Victoria has to beat you outright to win, okay?
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Sarah, your time starts now.
What is the currency of South Korea?
Pass.
What's the only letter not used in any U.S. state name?
See?
Which country was the first to grant women the right to vote?
Oh my gosh, pass.
What was Beyonce's first #1 single?
Pass. Oh my goodness.
What does a tachometer measure?
The tacos?
A tachometer,
Tachometer.
Oh, okay, thank you. Tachometer measure.
Tachometers.
All right, we'll bring Victoria back into the studio. And while she's getting settled and putting her headphones on and stuff, here's a question for you, Sarah. If you had to turn your favorite food into a perfume, what would you smell like?
Oh.
Cheesecake.
Oh, that's good.
That is nice.
Wait, what'd you say?
I sound really creepy. Yeah, nice cheesecake.
Victoria, if you had to turn your favorite food into perfume, what would you smell like?
A chocolate chip muffin.
Those are both good.
Dude, right? I don't know. I was like trying to think of a good one, and I was like, wait a minute.
Nina, what would you smell like?
I think I would smell like a cinnamon raisin bagel with
That's
cream
good
cheese.
too.
Girl, on a daily, I was thinking you were going to say spinach.
Oh, well, that doesn't really have much the scent.
It smells like cream corn, I think.
I was going to ask you what yours
I
are.
like cream corn a lot. It might be one of my favorite things, yeah.
Is it?
Seriously?
It's a good smell, though. It's not necessarily the best smell.
I wouldn't have guessed
it's
that.
not terrible.
I like it.
I just didn't know that you ate corn.
Yeah, once in a while.
Nice.
Only cream corn, though.
Okay, noted.
I like things I don't like to chew very much. I just like everything to be in smoothie form. That's probably why. All right, here we go.
It's a baby.
Victoria, 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and you have to beat Sarah outright to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sarah, you can tell Victoria when to go.
Okay, go.
What is the currency of South Korea?
Yikes. Yeah, that's not right. Next.
What's the only letter not used in any U.S. state name?
What's the only letter? X, Y, Z.
Which
Why?
country?
No, we're going to go with X.
Which country was the first to grant women the right to vote?
Which country?
Canada. What was Beyonce's first #1 single?
Single ladies.
What does a tachometer measure?
The level of taxidermy in a taxidermy item.
Okay. I don't think I said taxidermy.
No, we said taxonomy. What'd you say?
Tachometer.
Oh, that's not what I thought.
All right, let's send it over to the scoreboard and see how you guys did with our scoreboard, our social media producer, Gabby.
Actually, it's me. I got the score.
Oh, you got the score today?
Wait,
Okay.
what?
And I will be happy to tell you
I was going to say.
that Sarah got 0 correct.
Oh.
And Victoria
Wait for it.
also
No.
got 0 correct.
Ooh, a 0-0 tie, but a tie means you win, Sarah. Congratulations.
Bro.
Yay.
You did it.
Thank you.
All right, let's get the answers now with Nina.
I mean, they are hard. So
you
the
won?
currency in South Korea, is won or won.
Oh,
The only letter not used in any U.S. state name is Q. The country that was first granted women the right to vote was New Zealand. Beyonce's first #1 single was Crazy in Love. And then a tachometer measures rotational speed, typically in RPM.
bro, what state has an X in it?
Texas.
Where were you born? Victoria? Where were you born?
Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Yikes.
Oh, interesting. I have no idea what state, though. I can't figure it out, but I just want to know where you were born.
Yeah, that took a turn.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Alyssa is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been with her boyfriend for 5 years. His name is Hector, but now she thinks that something might be going on. So we'll see if we can help her out. Alyssa, sorry you're going through it, but what's up? Why do you think Hector might be cheating on you?
Well, last night his phone rang in the middle of the night a couple of times. He's also just been kind of working later than usual. And I didn't want to wake him up, because of the phone thing. I didn't want to wake him up by checking it. But I was hoping that, when he saw these 2 missed calls late in the night, he might mention it the next day and kind of be like, oh, that was, whatever it was. And I kind of feel like maybe I'm overthinking things now, but just in the last month or so when I've tried to initiate getting intimate, he just says he's really tired and that he's really stressed out from work. And, and then the one time when we did kind of start to start things, he couldn't.
Okay.
Stuff wouldn't work.
Was he drinking or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. He just said it's just stress.
Okay, well that's possible.
Yeah, I guess it's possible. But then I start to get in my head that maybe he's just not attracted to me anymore. Yeah. I could go off on a whole spiraling tangent about it, and then the other day I borrowed his car to run an errand, and I opened up the trunk and there was a woman's white top tucked in the corner of his trunk.
What? Oh.
And for me, that was like, okay.
You buried the lead on that one.
So you found a woman's top in the back of his car, in the trunk of his car.
Yeah.
Does he hang out with any other women other than you? Does he have friends, sisters, cousins, anything like that?
I mean, nobody who lives close by, nobody who we,
Did you confront him about it?
No.
Has his phone ever rang in the middle of the night before, for work-related purposes?
No, it wouldn't make sense. I mean, almost midnight. That's very bizarre.
Pretty sus.
Because he's not like a doctor.
No.
Well, they get paged in the middle of the night. I'm trying to think
that you would know and you would hear multiple times versus
That's true.
It's
Is there anybody you suspect it could be?
I don't know. He's shy, so I this is the last thing that I would think he'd be capable of, but these are just a couple of 2 coincidental things that are just making me feel really weird.
Yeah. I mean, so he doesn't get calls on his phone late at night, usually?
No, not usually.
And he probably doesn't have other women's clothes in his car usually either.
No, definitely not usually.
So, and then one last question kind of in that department. Have you guys had problems with stress and intimacy before?
I mean, we've gone through bouts of stress and, with family and with work, but it's never gotten to that point where it's just a complete shutdown.
Okay.
We've both been able to compartmentalize. If anything, it's helped.
We'll see if we can figure it out then. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then pretend to be from the grocery store and say that he's this month's big winner of free flowers from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. It's the Jubal Show. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Alyssa is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 5 years named Hector might be messing around. So in a minute, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to his girlfriend, Alyssa, or to somebody else. And then we'll know if he's cheating or not. Alyssa, before we do that, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, well, Hector has been working very late lately, much later than usual. And then about a week ago, his phone rang in the middle of the night. A couple times, and he was asleep, didn't want to make a thing of it, didn't want to wake him up by checking it. But then I was borrowing his car, and there was a woman's shirt in his car, in his trunk. And so, yeah, basically all of these things. Oh, and also just kind of some intimacy issues. He's kind of not wanting to be intimate lately, saying he's too stressed out. And so my mind is running the gamut of what all of this could mean. Is he cheating? Is he just not attracted to me anymore?
Right.
What the hell is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, this is Corbel calling from... I was looking for our rewards card member named Hector.
Oh, yeah, this is he.
Hi, Hector, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say thank you very much for shopping with us. You're this month's big winner. Congratulations.
Cool. So what do I want?
Oh, maybe you haven't seen the signs, but every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member that gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. You've actually won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States of Americas.
Cool. Thank you.
It's just our little way of saying thank you for shopping with us.
Yeah, thank you.
I can take the information down over the phone in just a matter of minutes. If you know who you want to send them to right now, I can do that now.
I know who could really use some flowers right now.
Okay, great. First thing I will need would be the first and last name of the person you'd like to send the flowers to.
Yeah, let's send them to a Gracie.
Gracie.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Before I get the address of where you want them delivered, is there anything you'd like to put on a card to Gracie?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you put down, who knew you'd be the perfect fit? Thank you so much for going the extra mile. Hopefully I didn't stretch it out too much. And then throw on, like, I don't know, a winky face or something to be fun.
I can definitely not do that for you.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me?
Hector, this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah.
And we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater where we see if you're cheating by who your significant other sends flowers to. And that's your girlfriend, Alyssa, on the phone. Probably wondering what all that meant.
Hopefully I didn't stretch it out too much. What? Who the hell's Gracie?
No, I'm sorry.
What's going on?
I'm not cheating. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? You just sent a massive display of roses to some named Gracie with some flirty, weird, sexual note. What do you mean? And then you're like surprised that I'm freaking out? Yeah, I'm freaking out. I feel like my heart's gonna explode.
Yeah, why is Gracie the perfect fit?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I completely understand. Wait, no, this makes sense. Just hear me out. I think you're the most beautiful woman on the planet. Okay, that's not the case here.
You're gonna need to tell me
totally
where, because I'm spiraling.
I would be happy to. Gracie's a coworker of mine.
Why are you sending her flowers and why are you stretching her out? I'm sorry.
It's a good question, though. It's a great question.
I didn't mean it like
2 questions, I guess, but good questions.
No, I get this. This makes sense. Just hear me out on this, okay?
Yeah, make it make sense that you're sending roses to a coworker that I've never heard of before, and you're getting weird phone calls in the middle of the night, and suddenly you're staying out later, and you won't sleep with me, and then I find a woman's shirt in your trunk, but no, but this all just makes sense. This all is just a part of your work, because...
Oh, you saw the shirt. Oh, God.
This is funny to you? Why wouldn't you tell me?
Yes.
If this is all some just innocent misunderstanding, why wouldn't you tell me? Because how do you think you would feel if the situation were reversed and then you find some men's pair of pants in my car?
No, I get the situation. God, if you hear me out for a second, I can make this all make sense.
Please, make it all make sense.
Okay. The other day, we had this big meeting with our clients that are in Japan. They're the ones who've been calling me. Japan is 17 hours ahead of us, and they always get the schedules mixed up between us. So it never quite lines up at a great time.
Okay, so those calls are from your clients in Japan.
Exactly, yes. Their new project we just started with them. They've been calling, and our schedules are, quite frankly, egregious.
This is going to be the new, code word for getting calls in the middle of the night from I'm sorry. This is an interesting coincidence. Okay.
So I'm in the meeting. I spill coffee all over my shirt. Gracie has an extra shirt in her car, and we're about the same size. So she very kindly let me borrow her shirt. But after I borrowed it, I took it home so that I could take it to the dry cleaner. And we are about the same size, but I am a little bigger. That's what I meant by stretching it out.
Oh, perfect fit.
Sure.
Perfect fit.
Stretching it out.
What? And then a winky face? That doesn't sound very innocent if you then throw in a winky face at the end of it.
I don't know. It seemed kind of funny to me.
I don't know why you didn't tell me, like, just give me a heads up so I don't misconstrue these late night phone calls. Like, that's okay. Yeah, I know you work with people overseas, so that makes sense if people in Japan are calling you, but then, like, maybe silence your phone after work hours, or, like, I don't know, just give me a heads up, like the courtesy of...
Hector, why do you think you didn't share that pretty funny anecdote about wearing your coworker's shirt that day, like when you got home, to Alyssa? Like, I feel like that is something that you would share with your partner. Like, you're never going to believe this.
Honestly, because I was a little embarrassed. I'm supposed to have the shirt back to Gracie like I was the next day. It's been a week. I'm sorry. I'll admit I probably should have let you in on the fact that people be calling me late at night.
Are you ever gonna get that poor girl her shirt back?
Do you believe him, Jubal?
Sounds legit to me. I mean, Alyssa, do you believe him?
I mean, he's dumb enough for this all to be true.
It's a pretty elaborate story just to make up.
Yeah.
True.
This is such a stupid Hector thing. Like, we've been together for 5 years, and this was very Hector of him. But please don't make me panic like this ever again. Just, like, let me in.
That's fair.
Let me in on the bit, okay?
I think
Hector?
that is more than fair. Of course, I'm so sorry for putting you in this position. You know, there's no way I'd cheat on you. I have no problem actually showing you my phone log for these calls, and you can talk to Gracie if you want. She'll back me up. I'm so sorry that you were ever in a position where you thought this could be the case.
Thank you, and maybe you can get me some flowers too.
Yeah.
Of course.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
It's time for Nina's What's Trending.
You know, it turns out there really is magic in words. And if you're trying to be more attractive or at least get more swipes, there are certain words that you should be using specifically to do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what those are in just a second.
Swole.
You got to really paint a picture, you know? But before we get to the magic, this is exciting. If you're a Bridgerton fan, they have just released the trailer for season 4.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
And we do know when it's going to drop. So it's going to drop in 2 parts in 2026. The first is going to be in January on the 29th, and then the second half is going to be on February 26th. And of course, if you didn't know, this season's going to be all about Benedict and his lover.
Oh, he's the younger brother, isn't he?
He's the middle brother.
Oh, he's still pretty hot.
I mean, they're all hot, but it's just like
Jonathan Bailey's the hottest. Pause. He is the hottest.
Yeah,
Jonathan Bailey.
Yeah, he
Which one is that?
He's the older brother, the one who, like, the last season season 2 was his season.
Season 2 is his season, but season 1 is still my favorite because the Duke is my favorite.
More than Jonathan Bailey?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I love him.
Huh.
Yeah.
Different types.
But I also just kind of think we do
Very
have
confused by Nina's decision on that one.
Well, I just think Jonathan Bailey's hotter, but the other guy is still really hot. Like,
but listen, this is a good thing. We don't want to compete with that. We never will fight over a man.
oh.
So
Yeah.
that is a good thing.
Yeah.
And let's just also be honest that if you listen to that Bridgerton music, like anything with strings just automatically makes any type of environment more romantic.
Yes.
Like it could be a jingle and they just play it on the strings and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really watched Bridgerton before except for a few episodes, but I do like how they take current music and then turn it into like classical music. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is so cool and so romantic. I don't know about this next artist that I'm going to talk about in romance, but T-Pain is in the news because he's just teamed up with Crocs to put out the very first ever boots with the fur, literally. So
has he never done that before?
No. Which is
weird.
really surprising.
That is surprising.
What songs does T-Pain sing?
So he's on the song with Flo Rida where he's like, apple bottom jeans, boots with
That's
fur.
romantic.
I know, I said I didn't think that was really the best transition. But Crocs are making their first ever boots. And they're called Unforgettable. These boots are leopard knee-high boots with faux fur.
Whoa.
And you see T-Pain proudly holding the boots with the fur for these ads. And it drops on October 23rd.
That's
so if
funny.
you want those,
I'm really surprised that he hasn't done that already.
I mean, it's genius marketing.
Yeah.
Really, it is.
I don't know why he hasn't come out with booty shorts, because he has that song Booty Work. I just realized that right after I Googled it. Man, honestly, dude, you have so many missed opportunities.
Yeah.
Bartender come out with a drink, a line, like a tequila.
And he still might, because, you know, he hasn't put out new music, so you just start making money off of your old music, and that branding is genius.
Oh, that's actually really funny.
I know. The business is a real thing.
He has a lot of booty songs, too, so he could come out with a full line. Like T-Pain could just keep your booty covered all year long.
I
don't know.
Yeah.
That could be a slogan. Keeping your booty covered all the time. Or none of the time. Which do you prefer?
I would love to hear him react to that. And lastly, I told you there's magic in words. So think about your profile. And if you're describing yourself and your bio, you want to use things that really paint a picture. Like physically fit, perceptive, spontaneous, outgoing, and optimistic. Those words are 96% more likely to get you interaction than any other words.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The specifically.
What are they again?
Physically fit, because that's what guys want to see.
Right.
Yeah, but if you put that word on your profile, like if I see a guy say physically fit, I'm like,
is that a turn off or not?
It kind of. I'm like, why do I need to know that?
Can I just see it in the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't write it on your bio.
It should be obvious, right?
It should be obvious, but I guess guys need to read that. And then perceptive, women like that one.
Perceptive?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, because they want somebody that can actually like listen and pay attention to what's going on in their lives.
But if you tell me you're perceptive, I automatically think you're not perceptive because you're just throwing out words to me.
Well, you're not part of the 96% then, but 96% of people are more likely to swipe on you if you use these words. Physically fit, perceptive, spontaneous, outgoing, and optimistic.
Okay, but have the guys
if you see anybody with all those words in their thing,
most likely
because they also read an article or heard trending and just put it in there.
Well, happy dating. That's what's trending.
Jubal's dirty little secret.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, you have a dirty little secret?
I do indeed.
Sweet. What is it?
So, yeah, pretty recently I found out that my dad and stepmom are in an open relationship.
Okay. Dad and stepmom. Okay.
So I actually just recently found out about this because I saw my stepmom out at a bar. Talking to someone else, and I kind of confronted her about it. And so she opened up and kind of explained everything. So obviously, we were talking, so I sat down, we had a few drinks, and in that moment felt like I could take advantage of the opportunity. I ended up sleeping with her that same night.
Of course you did.
Well,
of course you did.
It's not cheating.
I mean, yeah.
They're in an open relationship.
Your dad would understand.
What?
Well, yeah. I mean, so that's where obviously, like, I'm not gonna tell my dad.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm not gonna tell anyone else except anonymously through you all. So, yeah, it's just it's a little awkward, but that's where I'm at.
Is it gonna happen again, or would you do it again?
I mean, it has happened again, as long as it remains open. I mean, I don't see the harm in continuing to explore.
Oh, geez.
Is this the upcoming holidays? Or are they going to be the first ones that you spent with your father and stepmom since that happened?
Stepmommy, M-A-M-I, mommy.
I haven't even thought that far ahead yet. Yeah, I'll have to figure that one out.
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
And thank you for telling us your dirty little secret.
All right, thanks so much.
Bye. Hey, what's up? It's the Jubal Show's dirty little secret. You have one?
Yes.
Sweet. What is it?
When I was 9 years old, my little sister had a cat, a baby cat, a kitten. And I was playing with the cat, and I put him on a, what is it called? A swing at the park.
Oh, it's like a swing? Yeah, a swing.
Yeah. And I was playing with him, and I thought he was having fun. I was like pushing him like a little kid. And then I noticed that he was crying, and I felt so bad. I was only 9 years old, but since then I've never played like that with a cat. I only pet them and stuff like that. But I was very scared. I was a little kid.
So is the cat still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, not because I'm 25, 27 now, and it was years and years ago. Yeah.
I was a little bit nervous that this was moving in the direction
I thought it was going to go really bad.
Yeah. Like the cat flew off the swing.
Yeah, but it was just like a couple of pushes, and I noticed that he had something on his eye, and I was like, oh my God, is he crying? And I was like, I thought he was having fun. But I was just
like an actual tear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I felt so bad.
You're a sweet human. If this is your dirty little secret, this
is like a very sweet, dirty little secret.
Sweet.
I know. Usually it'd be like, and then I slept with the cat's mom.
No, I would never.
Well, thank you for telling us your dirty little secret.
What's your dirty little secret?